Hi, it's Toronto's real estate team at REMAX, and here is our September 2020 Toronto real estate market report. Pent-up demand and ultra-low interest rates are attracting buyers to the market. I'll comment more on that in this broadcast as we go through the market report. So let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what's happened. Big numbers came in once again for September, as the start of the fall market again showed record sales of 11,083 sales of houses and condos across the GTA. Low interest rates and high demand are continuing to boost our local market. Condo, townhouse, and high-rise suite sales were up by 20.7%, with a 29% share of the market and 3,213 units being sold. Although not a record, September 2020 sales were only exceeded by those in 2016, by just over 100 suites. The September average sale price for all GTA homes came in at $960,772, a big 14% increase compared to 1 year ago. The active listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how slow or fast the market has been moving. The inventory average for the month of September compared to historical numbers was higher by just 5% compared to last year at this time. Compare that slight inventory increase to a 42% year-over-year sales increase. That's why we're seeing such a big jump in appreciation. The sales to listings or percent chance of selling ratio is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market. Below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. Despite the busy market, the September ratio declined slightly to 61%, still a very busy seller market. The days on market average for GTA/Toronto homes dropped 1 day to 16 days. So let's look at what's happening in the downtown Toronto condominium market. West of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO1 Treb District, the average adjusted sale price for September was $775,375. That average was 9.4% above the same time last year, but a lower appreciation number than what we'd seen in the first 6 months of this year. With 361 condo sales in the month, the numbers were up 15% when compared to 2019. There were 1,753 active listings on the market in September, almost double from last year. The ratio of sales to listings dropped to 20.6%, which puts CO1 into buyer market territory. The average days on market came in at 20, 1 day slower than last month. Now east of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 Treb District, the average adjusted sale price for September was $745,650. That average was 6.5% above the same time last year. And with 169 condo sales in the month, the numbers were up a modest 3% compared to last year. There were 877 active listings on the market in September, up a huge 265% from 2019. The ratio of sales to listings declined to 19.3%, which puts CO8 definitely into buyer market territory. The average days on market came in at 20, the same as last month. Here's a snapshot summary of the significant real estate milestones for Toronto in September 2020 as we finish the 7th month of the coronavirus pandemic. September sales were 41.6% higher than last year, 11,083, a record for September on Treb. And the ratio of sales to listings declined slightly to 61% in September, still in busy seller market territory. The September average sale price came in at $960,772, 14% above September 2019 and the highest ever average sale price for the GTA. and the GTA real estate market overall averaged 16 days on market. Detached home sales in September 2020 with a purchase price over $2 million were up a big 89%, 412 houses, while condo apartment sales over $2 million were up by a busy 63%, 26 suites, compared to September 2019. The condo share of the market was steady at 29% during the month, and downtown condo active listing numbers were up by a big 195% in CO1 and by 265% in CO8 from last year at this time. Also, September condo sales were up 15% in CO1 and increased in CO8 by just 3% compared to 2019. The downtown condo days on market average was 20 days in both CO1 and CO8. The ratio of sales to listings for condos downtown continued to show significant declines in CO1 from 52% in 2019 to 20.6%, and in CO8 from 68% in 2019 to 19.3%. Even when influenced by much higher inventories due to lower tenant demand, lower immigration into Toronto, and restrictions on Airbnb rentals, condo values still beat the averages seen in September 2019, and appreciation gains over the last 12 months stayed strong throughout the GTA. September saw detached homes in the 905 appreciate by an average 17%, while sales were up over 64%. 905 condo apartment sales were up 32%, while average sale prices rose by 8%. It looks like pent-up buyer demand and very low interest rates will continue to spur the market throughout the fall season, as long as we keep a handle on COVID case numbers and more shutdowns to our economy don't happen. Checking the MLS sales graphic for September compared to the prior 3 years, you can see that there have been huge unseasonal sales increases over the last 3 months. Despite big inventory increase in downtown condo suites, sales numbers are up year over year, and so is appreciation. These seasonal anomalies are not confined to Toronto's market. They're happening in many other Canadian and US markets as well. One of the main drivers is mortgage rates. We've seen advertised 5-year term interest rates as low as 1.85%, which is unprecedented. So what's a terrific way to make your first baby step into Toronto's real estate market and find out where those more affordable choices are? The best first step is to go on a market experience tour of condo or house neighborhoods with one of our team members. Leave your checkbook at home. What a tour is not intended to do is show you homes with the intention that you'd immediately buy one. What it is intended to do is give you an opportunity to get a clearer idea of what's available on the market in your favorite parts of the city and in your price range, without worrying about being pressured into having to make an immediate buying decision. Once you've had your tour, we want you to go back home and think about what you saw. You'll then be better able to set up a good home buying plan and make smart, educated decisions about where and when you want to be in your new home. You can sign up for your condo tour at marketexperiencetour.com and a tour of houses at dailytorontohometours.com. Remember to check back here in early November for our October 2020 Toronto Real Estate Market Report summary.